Moluvinaka, Nayadango o Alipate Traill, Wanini Levuka Ovalau, Lomai Viti. Moluvinaka, everybody, my name is Alipate Traill. I hail from the island of Ovalau in the Lomai Viti group. I am the 2021 Pacific Dance New Zealand Artist in Residence. I was born in Fiji and have been dancing since I was a very young child. I trained at the Polynesian Cultural Center in Hawaii in performing arts, costuming, and theater, as well as cultural presentation. Due to the recent community outbreaks in Auckland, we have shifted my residency online. Please note that all the people in this video are all in my bubble. Inaka. Mai, welcome back, everybody. Great to have you here with us tonight for another week of our Fijian culture online. To all of those of you who joined us last week, great to have you back here with us. So we're going to get right into it tonight before our dance session. We've got our little information session. Yeah. So this week, of course, is Madhawa Vitu, or week 7. In our program of this Artist in Residence with Pacific Dance New Zealand, our week 7. This week we'll be looking at Veiwekani, or family relationships. And by all means, if you would like to comment in the comment section of this live presentation, go ahead and write down from your Vanua or your Tikina or your Yasana, your version of these titles that we have for our family relationships. Yeah. So getting right into it, we'll look at first of all, mom and dad. Okay, in our relationship, we call mom and dad na keita. That's a very basic, very generic title for mom and dad. Mom is na, dad ta. And we're going to look at the relationship of mom and dad siblings, because that has a lot of, that plays a lot into our relationships and how we interact with each other. Yeah. So let's first of all start with dad's older sisters, yeah, or even dad's younger sisters. Okay, so dad's sister, we call her Nei. Okay, Nei, Nei. So kito kadi Nei ve koengase ve ta. Okay, so whoever's older than dad, we call her Nei. And so if Nei's children and yourself, so Nei's children and you considered, we call yourselves Vei Tavaleni, okay? Vei Tavaleni. Now remember, in the English sense, you'll be considered as first cousins. So I'll point out the English structure, or the Western structure, if you want to put it that way, and I'll say our Tuva Tuva Vakaviti, or Fijian structure, just to see, so you can understand and see some of the differences, okay? But I'll keep it very simple. Okay, so Nei's father, father's older sister, we call Kadi Nei. You call her Nei, all right? And her children and yourself, Vitavaleni, okay? All right, so dad's older brother, okay? So we're now looking at dad's relationship. Dad's older brother, we called him and dad Rauveitadini, okay? Brothers, brotherly relationship, but he's older than your dad. So all you kids, you call dad's older brother, not Momo. Some of you will be saying Momo. Momo directly translated is like uncle, yeah? Uncle in the Western sense. But Vakaviti, we call him Tata Levu, okay? Tata Levu is a very special relationship. So if you look at Ta, which is the Fijian word for dad, so you call dad Ta. Ta, kerea nongu, ta, kerea manda, okay? So that's how you call dad. So if you hear dad's older brother's title is Tata Levu. If you directly translate that to English, it translates to big father, okay? Tata Levu has every right, just as dad, to correct you, to teach you, to guide you, All right, so let's look at mom's side now. Okay, mom's side of the family, mom's brother or Na's brother, her brother, you call him Momo. Okay, now Momo is the general word in Fijian or Vosvakambau for uncle. Okay, so you see how that changes? So dad's older brother, Tata Levu, mom's brother, Momo, uncle. So a bit similar to the Western system of Momo, yeah? Okay, let's now look at mom's sister. So you look at mom's sister, her title is Nana Levu. If she's older than mom, it's Nana Levu, meaning the older or the bigger sister. Nana Levu, if she's younger than mom, you call her Nana Lailai, yeah, or small mother, or the younger mother. So don't get too confused with the being younger or the older or the bigger or the smaller. That's just stating their age, yeah. Nana Levu is older than your mom. Nana Lailai is your mom's younger sister, to put it that way. So that's the immediate relationships with mom and dad's siblings, of how you approach them, how you talk to them, and the titles you call them. Okay, so we went over dad's older brother Tata Levu, mom's older brother Momo, mom's older sister Nana Levu, mom's younger sister Nana Lailai. And also remember, dad's older sisters is what? You call them Nei, yeah? So Nei is for dad's older sisters, and then mom's younger sisters who are older, they're either Nana Levu or Nana Lailai, okay? Of course, you always have to show them the utmost Wakarokoroko, which is our respect, yeah? And that will lead us on to our topic for next week, which is Wakarokoroko, or respect, yeah? So that's all that we have for this week's presentation of Veiwekani, or relationships. Now remember, our relationships is very, very important in Fijian society, because relationships protect us as a family, yeah? Remember, this is our journey of learning, of trying to teach you Navei Kavakaviti, or various Fijian ways and our culture. And that's one things that are very important in Fijian culture is na mararoe wakavewe-kani, okay? Navi mararoe wavewe-kani, the preserving and keeping of our family relationships, yeah? So very, very important. I'll leave you today, of course, with one last thought from a well-known famous Fijian scholar, Ratusemi Sirvakula, and he said, Vakaviti, and then I will explain in English as well. Me avun dei talenga ni non ra linga kaukaua, ni ra kila ni ra lewe levu, e ra tue ya sanra, karnandau rongodi ira. So basically translated, Ratusemi is telling us that these are some reassuring facts, reassuring things to know, that we have a huge, huge extended family, which extends beyond our immediate family, that are just there at any time or any day to help us out in our time of need. I leave that thought with you all, and we'll head on to our next part, which is our basic movements, traditional Meke Vakaviti. Welcome back to our dance segment, our Meke segment. So if you remember from the last few weeks, we learned those two Meke, which was our contemporary style Meke, yeah? So Rangone, if you think back to what contemporary means, contemporary is a modern style of Meke, yeah? Where we have a song and a CD, we play modern music using modern instruments, and of course our dances are combined, yeah? Also known as our Meke Nivei Solo, okay? This week, of course, we're changing gear. Since you've already done your contemporary, we're gonna go and learn a short traditional Meke, yeah? For tonight, I'll be doing separate actions for separate, yeah, for the boys and for the girls. So what we'll do is for the next 10 or 15 minutes or so, I'll work with, say, we'll do the girls first, and then the girls can go and have a break, have a snack or something, and then the boys will stand up, and then we'll work together with the boys with some basic movements, yeah? So again, if you have a iri or a fan, remember one of our implements that we dance with is the iri from our previous presentations. Also for the boys, we have the nai wow, okay? Nai wow or club. And also we have our moto or our spear. Okay, so of course you might not have a moto or spear at home or even a club. Now, if you have a broomstick or a rake stick where the rake head screws off, or even a long piece of stick that you could use, you could just use that for your spear for now. So that's why I'll work with the boys first, the girls first, and then give the boys some time to find something you could just use around the house, yeah? Okay, so some of these basic movements, we're just gonna be doing random actions. Okay, so your goal is to just imitate what I'm doing, okay? Nakanga with the cover, because the cover is sanea. Whatever I'm doing on this side, you do it on your side as well, okay? So, how did you enjoy that? Okay, so that was a bit fast there, but I hope you were able to catch those basic movements. So now I will just talk a little bit about some of the actions that we did. So when you're performing traditional meke, that meke is called a sea sea, okay? Sea sea is a woman's leaning dance, yeah? You'll see some of the movements that we were doing. We were doing this, okay? You'll hear some of the words moving. Some of the actions talk about, they directly translate to what the chant is singing about, yeah? So say again, a leaning dance. This is the most popular position for that dance. If you can see my legs, yes. So my left leg, naivangui mawi, is pivoting or leaning on the back. Right leg, yavangui matau, forward. So you put your weight on your left leg and you're leaning this way, okay? So you see what I'm doing? It's very beautiful when you see a lot of, say, a line of 100 performers, 100 ladies or young girls, all leaning in the same direction. Very beautiful and graceful, okay? But again, you'll see every time when I started the meke, nadaba, okay? Bent knees, slightly bent, and your wakarau, okay? Ombo is your basic movement, basic transition movement for any meke. Okay, after you do all your actions, you'll always see the dancers come back to ombo. Okay. Thank you for your time, girls. I'll now invite the boys to come on and to prepare yourselves for your turn with your meke. Okay. Welcome back, boys. Great to have you here. So now we're going to do some basic movement with you. So of course, remember I was saying you can use any kind of iri at home, any kind of fan that you have. If you do have a stick, hopefully you found something right now. If not, again, pretend, okay? You, of course, your stance is always warrior stance. So your legs are usually spread, and when you're ready to meke, you bend your knees, okay? And it's the lowest that you can go. What's comfortable for you, yeah? So what you do is, of course, your basic movements is this, okay? Keep that in mind that whatever you do, your actions have to be strong. So let's try some now with a club, all right? We'll do some basic movements with a club, wow. Okay, of course, your club, you always, when you hold your club, your arms are always to the square, all right? Square with your chest and your shoulders. Say you're getting ready, barau, meke, turn. You'll hear them, you'll see them, lutu, drop down, okay? And then whenever you hold in your club, you always hold it straight. Not like this or like that, or a bit kaveve to the side, okay? Straight. Okay, now let's try with our iri. So also our men also use the iri for meke, not just the ladies. Men also use iri, yeah? So again, your iri could be going dun, 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 dun. Okay, so these dances are beautiful. Now you can also add the moto, which then becomes your meke wesi. Okay, so when you add the moto or your spear, this becomes a meke wesi. Okay, Rangontangane boys, are you ready? Let's practice some of these movements with some chant, yeah? Okay, let's get into it. Sabakarau, are you ready? Okay, let's go. Repeat the same action so you can come to the action. Iliu. Moku iliu, strike to the front. Also. Let's change to our Add in your bunto. Rhythm. Move with the beat. Listen to the lali. Round. Meke. Okay. Naka. Okay. So boys, that's some of the basic movements that you do with meke, yeah? So we went over the wow, the toribakini wow, how you handle your club. Okay, strong, straight, back up, back straight, chin up, always following your actions as well, okay? You look at your club, where you're moving to, and the same thing with your iri, turn, 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 okay? Your iri basic movements. So basically whatever the movement is, whichever implement, your moto, your iri, your wow, you just need to make it strong, okay? You've learned your contemporary style over the last few weeks, and you've got 2 dances. So I'm gonna add a 3rd dance to the collection, and that'll be your traditional number, yeah? So boys, vangaya na kena nanonto taki-taki na madongo. That's all that we have for you this week. I hope you enjoyed your session with us today, learning about your tuba-tuba wakaviti na nomu vewe kani, learning about family relationships within the household in a family setting. I hope you enjoyed our session today, and we'll look forward to next week, where you get into learning your new meke, your traditional meke. Yeah? Nasarbalev na yadumai, ni te mo tokomanda.